Oh, it's being recorded.
Got it.
Got it.
Got it.
Got it. You know, I wonder if it hits got it on everybody at home.
Yes.
I think it does.
That
Yes.
way they're aware
Yes.
if they say anything. This
So,
will be there for prosperity.
The real thing is, do you got it? Okay. And hey, it's 9:30. It's Tuesday. It is team meeting time. It's virtual team meeting. But look who's back. You probably saw my video on the Facebook channel that Mike was coming back today. It feels so right. It feels so right. Yes. And we got a good little team meeting today.
I was suffering with those Florida people who were battening down and putting on their coats for the 56-degree weather.
Okay, so, I know, right? Oh man, it must be quite a shock coming from Florida.
It would be for normal people.
Normal people, but not you. All right, so if you're like me, you've lost your voice. I wasn't yelling because of the Kansas City Chiefs game.
You should have been.
I should have been, but I was at my daughter's soccer tournament and they won their last 2 games, and so I was yelling a lot. I lost my voice. Please pardon me for that. But I am about 2 octaves lower.
That's right.
Welcome everyone to the team meeting. Welcome.
Or a bass.
A bass. All right, so Mike, shall we go?
Let's do it.
All right.
We got to Ignite starting at 10, so we'll get through everything.
That's right. It is the do not call list, everyone.
Don't call people you ain't supposed to.
Mike had a really good idea that we keep this slide on here as long as Keller Williams International office is having their slide when we have our team meeting calls. And so keeping it on here is really important because we really do want to instill that there is something called the do not call list, and we should not be calling the people that are on it.
Litigation is not fun.
No, save yourself the trouble. But we have a mission moment, Mike.
Oh, we do.
We do have a mission moment. And sadly, I think Brian Stone is home right now doing the virtual, but he has the new Speedy.
I was going to get one this week.
Okay.
But apparently it's illegal to take them off the beach.
Oh, the turtle off the beach. You're going to bring a live sea turtle?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, okay.
We're going to call him Slowy.
So Brian brought, you weren't here. Brian brought in.
A little robotic one? Yes.
Oh my gosh. And it waves?
Uh-huh.
Oh my gosh. Well.
So who would be getting it if it was?
Oh, did somebody jump on? Did somebody say hello? Okay.
I don't know. Maybe they did.
All right. So last week's culture winner was Amy Hunsaker Williams. And she said she'd be on today. Is she on, Rachel? Amy, are you on?
Amy's on.
I'm on.
Yay, Amy. So why don't you tell us, and I'll click once you tell, who you've nominated for this week's culture winner.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, we can. We can.
Okay, I nominated Rachel Lusk because despite being the busiest person in the entire market center, she always makes time for other people. She really helped me this year by sitting down with me several times a month for months and months in a row so that I could figure out what I wanted my business to look like. And I know that she will do that for anybody who needs her input. And so I just, she just goes above and beyond. So she earned it.
Fantastic.
Oh, thanks, Amy.
Rachel, so awesome. Congratulations. I will see if maybe Brian left the new Speedy in his office when we get out of here.
I saw Brian post a congratulations.
Did you?
The turtle's in his office.
Yay. So Brian, if you're cool with it, is Speedy, the new Speedy, in your office by the
Yeah,
okay. So we're gonna go get it. We'll give it to Rachel right after this meeting. Fantastic. Well, congratulations again. So cool. And there we are on the calendar, Mike.
Uh-huh.
It's the 25th. January is almost over.
Thank goodness.
Hey, it's my birthday month.
Mine
Come on. And I just wanted to say a huge shout out to everybody that said so many kind things on the on Facebook to me for my birthday. That was fantastic last week. And we have Ignite right after this.
Ignite. I hope a lot of you that are taking it are realizing you're doing that at the perfect time, right before the market gets crazy.
Okay, so speaking of which, and we're going to get into this tiny little bit, the McCall team back in California, we're busier than I think we've ever been at this point in the history of my business, at least. we're busier right now than ever. And so whatever happens on coastlines typically moves, obviously, as we've talked about before, inward in the coast, from coastline cities and states. So I think that we're about to be probably a month away, maybe a month and a half away from the busiest you will be. I've been talking with the other top agents in the office, and they're all kind of experiencing this a little like a lull, or maybe at the end of the year, even like a little bit of a lull. And that's not happening going forward. I think we're going to be slammed.
So it's a little thin right now, but my hunch is middle of March.
Yeah.
I think that's when it's going to hit like crazy. So,
and if you might remember last year, Mike's hunches last year were right on the money. I mean, high five, Mike. That was pretty awesome. Okay. So we've got Spark tomorrow as well. Find and win the buyers tomorrow. But today is delivering your value proposition.
And then Thursday, I'm teaching a class at the board. It's called Financial Survival in Real Estate. It teaches you how to figure your budget over 12 months. And I think today's the last day you can sign up for that, but that's open for anybody, anywhere. And there's free lunch with it.
Is it virtual too, or is it only attendance?
I think right now I don't know.
Okay.
Last I knew it was just live, but I think they might make it if we get full.
Got it. And if I remember correctly, Jim Bolin is teaching the class he was going to teach previously digitally.
Yep, Rachel is nodding.
Okay. And he's going to be doing it down here. So that is going to be reoccurring.
Very cool.
So in case you missed that, or if maybe you attended and didn't know it was going to be changed, then this is the opportunity to do that. Okay. Anything else calendar wise, Rachel, that you would like to say on there before we continue?
This is where I'll do my 1099 plug, just so we're all on the same page. So 1099s, the Market Center is finalizing those, and we've sent them to our CPA for them to mail out. For those of you that are new, the process is that we mail all of those 1099s out to our agents, and we use the address we have on file for you. So if you didn't update your address with us, unfortunately, it's going to go to the address you originally gave us. We will receive digital copies after the packets are done. So if you did need those for reference, we could definitely help you out. The other 1099 I wanted to touch on is your profit share 1099. You will need that for your accounting as well. That can be found under mykw.com and then in the resource tab, but you'll also need your profit share 1099 if you received anything in 2021. If you have any questions about 1099s, what the process is, don't hesitate to reach out. And if you need to 1099 somebody, make sure you get that over to your CPA, because those have to be submitted to the IRS by the 31st. So you have 6 days left to get those to your CPA so they can get those submitted.
Awesome. Thank you for jumping in for that. Perfect timing on it as usual. And get recognized. We have our awards night, everybody, February 11th, the Old Glass Place. If you came to our Christmas party, you know where that is, obviously. We would love to make sure that you guys get all the credit and all for all the amazing things you guys have done in our community. You've served so many families and given a ton of value to our community. So come get recognized at our awards night.
There's a lot of awards that go out, and it's a big night.
That's so cool. I can't wait, because I think last year was just totally different, being down here and upstairs and all around.
And it was March, so
Yes.
it's a little bit earlier than normal.
Yes.
So
And we're back on track doing it in February. I think that's the right spot. Okay, yeah, we talked about Ignite already, but it is back to the basics. And that chat little thing, I gotta tell you. Wait, what if we put it on the side? Can we do that?
it's still going to pop up every time.
I know, but
We're just
maybe
moving it.
it'll do like, whoa, did you see that?
Yeah.
What just happened?
We're still screen sharing though, so we're good.
Okay.
We just can't see it.
I guess not. Let's go back here.
But we can see it up there.
Okay, there. It seems to be working. Okay, I don't know what that was, but we're gonna go with it. All right, back to the basics. There's the code. Hey, if anybody is not in Ignite and would like to get into it, you can. Okay, Rachel, you sent me these slides. Career visioning, success through others with David Broso. He is our regional director, and he's going to be teaching one of the most powerful courses in all of Keller Williams. Career visioning is literally how you find, train, lead, motivate talented people, how you can attract great people into your organization and create standards and systems for you guys to work together. This class changed my entire life. If you guys have not taken this before, let's get it on your calendar, because it's happening in March.
And it is live, correct, Rachel?
Yes.
Yeah, we're so excited. We finally visiting live. So I just put the link in the chat for everybody. So for those of you that are interested in hiring somebody, what is the process of going through the KPA, which is the Keller Personality Assessment? How do I ask them the right questions? What happens when I hire him? This whole leverage series is 36 or career visioning, 30, 60, 90, and success through others. So it takes you through the whole process. So if on your growth plan for 2022, you are wanting to hire somebody, this would be the class that you need to attend. I've probably attended this class 4 or 5 times, and I always learn something different. And let me tell you what, Keller Williams has the most in-depth interview process I've ever been a part of. It's not 1 to 2 interviews. It's almost 7, I would probably say, and to make sure that it's the right fit. And so if you are on the fence about hiring somebody or what it even looks like, go ahead, sign up for this class, and we'll see you in Overland Park, March 8th and 9th.
So cool. And I actually put on here the URL, the little image there, so you could take a little snippet of that if you'd like.
And if you're online, she's got the link up there too. So we got it either way.
Perfect. Either way. All right. So the GSPR active listings, Mike.
Okay. So this morning, my Facebook memories popped up, and this day last year, we were at 827 active listings in GSPR, which was the lowest I'd ever seen in history. And so you see that I put that right next to, we're now at 610. So we're 217.
More than 200 less than
yes,
that.
than what was the historical thing last year. Yeah. So, and so another thing I ran, because Jim got me thinking about Springfield. So yesterday I ran a search for houses under 300,000 with a Springfield address. There were, I think, 83.
That is incredible.
That's it.
Okay, now to make you all feel a whole lot better, I just had a referral for Marin County, just the county south of me, back in California, and there were 6 active listings.
Woo.
6 active listings in the entire city and county of Marin.
So as you're talking to your database, let them know, number one, their value has probably gone up in the last several years, and there's no competition. They will probably sell pretty quickly.
Yeah. So we wrote an offer for $200,000 over asking, no contingencies, okay? And we weren't in the top 5. It ended up going $500,000 over asking on a $2.1 million listing. Just craziness. Okay, so how's the market? We're gonna look at this right here. You sent me these, Mike, over the while you were out, and that isn't more encouraging though.
Well, it dropped some, I think, because everybody was getting ready for a Chiefs game. So
yes.
Nobody was wanting to show their house.
I'll say some of the best open houses can be on those big game days, because then you can attract people in. You turn it up real loud, have it on the big screen at the listing, you know. Oh my gosh, you know, make it a fun experience for people that come and see it. And outlying areas still pretty strong in other than closings.
Yeah, what's crazy in our North counties, there were only 13 new listings last week.
Unbelievable.
So, but the contracts were huge. So we're going to see that cycle keep going. So the people with the listings are the big winners. So you've got to go out and get the listings.
Yeah. So we're finishing up our January's book for our book club that meets in the mornings right before team meeting in the morning out there in the lobby. Since it's so cold, normally we would be out at Mug Shots meeting everybody with coffee. But if you have never read this book, this is an opportunity to finish it and really take it to heart. I mean, that, like it says in the top right corner of that book, anyone can do this. Not everyone will. Mm-hmm. Will you? So very powerful. And then we have our little thing here, family reunion. Do we want to play that real quick?
Yeah,
or,
play
okay,
that.
Let's do it. I want to, if anybody's not seen this, this is really just good narcissist. Love it.
So if they do cap family reunion at 10,000 people, the count we had as of yesterday is there's 100 tickets left.
100 tickets left.
So this is about deadline time if you're going to do it.
That's right.
And we do got some pictures. It's like someone we know was in Orlando recently.
I've heard storybooks and songs about this guy that used to be there just like recently.
Yes.
And wait, it's 26 days, by the way. 26 days. You've heard of 28 Days Later, like the movie? No, that's not like this.
It is getting close. And you want to be there instead of 17 degrees in Missouri. Okay. And here's why. So one unique thing, it is in Orlando, which is right next to several resorts. So on the screen, you see the Turkey Lake Road and the buildings to the left. That is Westgate Lakes Resort and Spa, where we have about 20 or 30 of our people staying. Orange County Convention Center is where the convention is.
That
And
looks like a stone's throw away, Mike.
it is if you want to cross I-4.
Which you
don't
would
wanna
not want to do.
Yeah. So my wife is going to be there, and we're going to be running a shuttle in the morning to get over there, and then a shuttle back. So you'll be able to get back and forth. It's 2.8 miles, and it's a pretty safe drive. But we're going to be staying at a resort, and I was getting the rooms the last time I checked, $138 a night for rooms.
So cool.
Yeah.
And you're a member there.
Another
Different-
Westgate.
Okay, got
yes.
it, got it.
But
Well,
so we're doing it through there. Here's some views of the resort.
I think I could handle that right there.
Yeah.
That
And what's
sounds-
cool is if you could sit here, there might be gators coming up out of that lake.
Hey,
Yeah.
pet some gators.
And then you just gig them and you put them on the fire pit.
Oh my gosh.
So
And-
this is on
Oh,
site.
whoops, I accidentally
That
clicked
is the
it.
Draft Sports Bar that is right there.
Okay.
So there's restaurants there. There's a convenience store. There's also, I learned because I went and scouted it out. That's an overview of it.
This looks like a good time.
A mile and a half to the north is a Walmart if you need snacks and whatever. But more importantly,
Yes.
a mile and a half to the south is the world's largest White Castle.
Oh wow.
Yes, I was there.
That's what we're really all about.
That's
I
it,
mean,
right
that's the
there.
reason to go right there. And oh my gosh. So
Okay,
what is this again?
There's a bowling alley there. It's a 30-foot long bowling alley. Go back a slide if you
That
can.
sounds like a strike
It's
every
like
time.
these little balls that you.
Oh, they're tiny.
And it's right next to Draft Sports Bar, so you can
My
get liquored up and throw
gosh.
those balls all over the
Did you
place.
take that photo?
I did.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, here's a view from the resort. So you're looking, that's what's called the Eye, which is a giant Ferris wheel. It's on International Drive, which is like Branson 76 on steroids. But it loops down. Go to the next one.
Okay. And this is
That is the convention center, not the big tall building.
Right.
That's the hotels where people are spending $250 a night for
That's
a
right.
hotel room. We're staying for
and
130.
not in a resort.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the one building to the right is the resort building. That's how close it is. Again, you do not want to cross I-4.
Okay.
That'd
and
be
then I
dangerous.
think this is the last
And this
one.
is the view also. That's SeaWorld.
Wow.
See those roller coasters? One of them is an identical match of Wildfire here at Silver Dollar City.
Okay.
Just so you know.
Well, there you go. Now you've got boots on the ground reporting live.
But it's going to go fast because they're out of, what do we say, Rachel? 100 tickets we're guessing?
I think it was like, only 100 tickets left.
Yeah, they're capping it at 10,000 and they had over 9,000 as of yesterday. So it should be ending pretty soon.
Very
And
cool.
we're guessing we have 40 to 50 of our people going down there.
Yeah, there's at least 50 of us. And so I put in the chat the link to register. You can also sign up for the digital option. The digital option is $129 and you can watch it from the comfort of your own living room. And you'll have on-demand access to all the videos even after family reunion ends. So all of the breakout sessions, the main stage with Gary Keller, all of those that you can continue to watch. And what they normally do is put their slide presentations up there. So if there's any sort of data or graphics you want to grab, you'll have access to those as well.
Those graphics are some of the most valuable things I have experienced in KW. Those graphs and the charts that they show about like we're talking the economy, we're talking about other things that are huge factors about real estate that aren't necessarily just homes, right? Yeah.
Yep. So this morning, Allegiant flight down there the Friday night before was showing $139 and I can get you a $20 coupon. The flight back that Wednesday was showing it's $56.
That is so
So
crazy.
you
Well,
could-
I loved when you said that the other one that was like $6. It was $6 because you
Uh-huh.
got a $50 rebate or something. That was
So we'll
unreal.
help you if you need to figure out how to get tickets down there and how to work the Allegiant system.
That's right. All right. So if an agent registers as an LLC, which we highly recommend everybody really look into, talk to your CPA, talk to your accountant, talk to your bookkeeper about getting your finances in order to protect you financially. I mean, this is something that I've been a huge proponent of. There are CPAs out there that will tell you not to do this. There are reasons, that you might want to take advantage of to really take advantage of this. So that was something that we wanted to throw in there again.
And the beginning of the year is the ideal time to do this. And through the system we got through the CPA partnership, it's pretty easy, right, Rachel?
I've had numerous agents reach out to me and schedule an appointment with Heather Jenkins CPA, the one that we have partnered with. And it's really exciting that agents have this resource now to help them run their business like a business instead of a job. And for the LLC, get us the information so we can start paying you in your LLC even before you have a closing. That way, at the end of the year, you don't have to worry about receiving 2 different 1099s from us and forgetting which ones of those for your books. So let us know if you have any questions about the LLC. We will need some documentation from you. And there's a couple steps involved with that. But if you have any questions, let Landon or myself know. And yeah, we're super excited for this and the partnership. I know there's a lot of people on this call that have already reached out to Heather as well to schedule those meetings.
Man, if I could have a hope for everybody is to actually treat this like a business and having the financials to look like a business and from the government's eyes, because it's a tax benefit in general.
Exactly.
So I mean, heck, just do it for the taxes. Come on now. And we have vendor guide, people that we are in business with that we trust. We've got who else is on right now that might be able to jump on and say hello real quick?
Patty from Morowski just said hello. I thought I saw Jess Bowman on there earlier.
Jess Bowman, Adam
Hey
McGrath.
guys.
Good morning. Great to
Hey,
have
guys.
you guys
So
on.
many-
Your voice was breaking up.
Oh, can you hear me okay?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Oh, hey everyone, Jess Bowman, Bowman Insurance Group. We're here for all of your insurance needs. A couple of our companies have recently deepened some discounts. So we have been getting ridiculous rates on, especially on new construction, homes with a new roof, clients with decent to good credit. Our rates have been amazing. So we appreciate you guys.
Fantastic. Thank you, Jess. And Jonathan from 417 EKey was at book club this morning. Great to see you, buddy.
I think, did I hear Adam on there?
Yes, Adam McGrath, Liberty Mutual Insurance. I appreciate you guys a lot, and our goal is always to make things easy and efficient, and I appreciate working with y'all.
Thanks, Adam. Okay, and we also have Onward here this morning.
Yes, I'm flying
So-
solo today.
Tell us something awesome.
Okay, I'll try my best. I'm Chelsea with Onward Agent Services. Is that the camera I look in? Okay, that's
right up
so
there.
weird. This
is
is
odd. It
super
is odd.
weird. I'm Chelsea with Onward Agent Services. So if you guys don't know what we do, we offer database organization, management, marketing and branding, and listing and contract to close coordination. So if there's anything that you can think of that you're like, hey, I really want to leverage this to someone else, just come talk to us. We're in the main office most of the time. So yeah, come see how we can help your business. Hi, Drew.
Nice. Wait, that's a good plug, Drew. Love that. I mean, absolute awesomeness. That
Well,
sounds like a branding name.
Drew himself is absolute awesomeness as well. So
So cool. Well, thank you for being up here.
yes, thank you.
And yeah, come see them in the leadership area. Always a good time.
So Chelsea, the nice thing in the camera up there, as you lean up, it gets rid of neck fat.
Yeah.
So
I don't know about that
it's like duck face.
yet.
Also, one quick thing, since we got two of our insurance partners on here, have any of you ever thought, I know a lot of you have offices here, what if a pipe broke and flooded your office and ruined your furniture or something happened? Have you looked into business insurance? Because I think both our partners could look into that and even liability stuff, because you know, the place I was at before, we had a flood and it ruined a lot of furniture because people hadn't thought about it.
That's awful. Or
So-
how about where I'm from, where fires happened and you have to go through all that insurance nightmare. Let me tell you. Okay. So,
guys.
oh,
Mike.
yes.
I'm here. Casey, USA Mortgage.
Oh,
Yay.
Just one thing I want to go over real quick. I have had a lot of people in the past ask about doctor's loans. We actually have one now. And I just had a doctor shop a couple people and we smoked them as far as rates go. They are an adjustable rate mortgage, but they're fixed for a longer period, like 5 or 7 years. And the good thing about those is we do not have to count any student loan debt. So my guy had $578,000 in student loan debt. I did not have to count any of that against him.
That is an
So-
awesome product. Very, very cool.
It's a nice product. So if you have any doctors, or actually that's about any medical profession, so dentists, veterinarians, pharmacists that are looking to buy a house and move in here, have them give me a call.
So cool. It was funny. I was the speaker at a dentist's office, chain leadership last week. And by the end of the talk that I gave, they were like, can we come work at Keller Williams? And I was like, hey, maybe you guys should get a loan and buy some property from him.
there we go.
It was super fun. Okay, so awards, and this is January 31st. So
Yeah,
just
so
at the end.
by next Monday, you got to get your award stuff in if you're wanting the Springfield Awards. I think an email went out while I was gone with your current volume, because if something's wrong from Flex, they give the individual brokers. I need more caffeine today. They give the individual brokers a chance to say, no, this is actually correct because of like off-market things, that kind of stuff. But get it in by the 31st or you're out of there.
Yeah, and honestly, those great plaques that they send out, super cool, and the recognition that comes from that to be able to put that in your marketing, you don't dilly dally on that and get that in so that you can be recognized.
So,
And
something is wrong, they need to let the market center know. So we send out an email for their verification. Some people we had numbers for, other people they had 0 numbers for. And so a lot of it is skewed. So make sure you look through that email for Nicole so we can properly note you as a team or individual and what your production looks like, because we have to tell the board what that official production is.
Love it.
Yep.
Okay, and then obviously these are the end of January coming up here, and just to make sure we had those on here. And Don, are you on? We talked in the hallway yesterday. Are you there?
Hi, Tim.
Hello,
How are
sir. I'm doing great.
Hey, and just real quick, hey, Mike, those little bowling balls, that's called Candlepin Bowling.
It's called what?
Yeah, and Candlepin.
Okay,
Cool.
all right.
So I didn't see the picture or the video because I'm only on my headset, but I believe what you were witnessing is actually called Candlepin Bowling. So
I like
just an
it.
aside.
Love it. Love it.
But no, yeah, Tim, you and I were talking yesterday, and you guys have already echoed it 2 or 3 times today that, coastlines are coming in. Our market is going to, we got 600 some odd houses now. You think competition is intense now. It's only going to get more. And what I really want to talk to everybody about is communication, because we all get frustrated when we've got offers out and we're not getting any feedback. I want you to step on the other side of the line and make sure that you are the one that is giving proper communication to those other agents that are dying to know what's going on. Because I mean, that has been, I can't tell you guys how many calls I get. Hey, I wish so-and-so would call me back. Can you reach out to so-and-so and have them, at least let me know what's going on with the deal. So please, please, please be the upstanding agents that I know that you can be, and be the ones that are communicating so no one's talking about us the way they're talking about everybody.
Thank you so much, Don, for saying that. And I would just reiterate that in another way, that it's doing our fiduciary duty, Mike and Don, to actually represent our client by being available to take these calls, to be communicative with the other agent, to allow for that other agent to have that level of security, knowing they can touch base with you and to connect with you about either their offer or your offer. When you send an offer and you don't hear anything back, I mean, your client is often the one that's like, do we know?
Right.
And when you aren't able to give them a response because the other agent doesn't get back to you, that makes you look bad. That makes our industry look bad. So let's not be the example of it being a negative experience. Let's go the extra mile to allow for that level of communication with those agents in our community.
So we know things are about
Absolutely.
to get crazy. You know what would suck? To let your license expire.
Oh,
So deadline is January 31st.
that's right.
You can't actually go through February, but you pay an extra $50. So get your license done this week.
Very cool. Absolutely.
Yeah, and just real quick, the other thing to cap that off is you might end up working with this agent on another deal. So let's make sure we communicate correctly on this deal, because guess what? Next week, they may send you another offer.
Yeah.
Or you might want to bring them in under your profit share later.
How much more likely is an agent going to be to take your offer in the future when you've done a great job with them?
Exactly.
Right? If you make it a bad situation where the communication isn't good, it's actually going to be a negative thing for your future clients with that agent.
Absolutely.
So totally agree. Thank you so much, Don.
Have a great day, guys.
Thank you. And we have a quote of the week.
Wow, we're going to be done right at 10.
It's because you're back, Mike. That's what it was.
That's got to be it.
Failure is only the opportunity to begin again, this time more wisely, Mike. How about that?
I have lots of failures, so I can start more wisely.
And we do not have Tech Tuesday because of Ignite, obviously. And I'm going to say Ignite is a lot about tech now. They cover a lot about tech in Ignite.
Cool.
We do. And so thank you all for attending. We have 2 minutes.
Tim?
Yes,
Tim?
ma'am.
I think Stacy Hicks had something she wanted to say, and I didn't see it on the PowerPoint. Stacy, are you on?
I am on.
Oh, let's get this.
I'm sorry. Yes.
Okay, guys, with the lack of inventory, Keller Williams agents have a great opportunity today to see trendsetter homes, new homes. They are having an exclusive sneak preview event for Keller Williams agents to view 2 brand new model homes in Cheyenne Valley and Nixa prior to releasing this phase to the public. And Cheyenne Valley is located off of Cheyenne Road between CC and 14. It's closer to 14. And even better, any licensed Keller Williams agent receives $50 cash for just attending the event with a business card. It is today from 11 to 2, and appetizers will be served. So hope everyone can show up.
Very cool.
Awesome. Thank you so much for, I'm so sorry. I don't know how that didn't get on there, but appreciate you jumping on.
Can you give the directions one more time?
Yes, so it is located off of Cheyenne Road in between CC and 14 in Nixa. And I do have an actual address. It's 200 Great Plains Street in Nixa, and I'll put that in the chat, and you should be able to Google map that.
Awesome. Thank you much.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right, gang. January's coming to an end. Get all these things wrapped up. Get ready for a big year.
Don't forget Ignite right after this.
I'm ready for it.
All right.
It's going to be on fire.
Thank you all.